In a nutshell.
But in a nutshell, there's he's mainly important as a philosopher. That's the important thing about him. There's a lot of people trying to kind of work out a certain sort of political lesson to be drawn from him, and I don't think that's the most important thing about Badiou. Badiou's politics are good, but they're not brilliant. They're very much marked by his kind of particular kind of Maoism that he got involved in May '68. It's very uncompromising, very hard line about issues like racism and things like that, which is good because the French left has historically not been great on those issues. But it's also kind of crazily ultra-left and, refuses to engage in trade unions, refuses to vote in any kind of election.
Right.
But, what's really interesting about him is his philosophy, not his politics, and the two can be separated. The idea that the two march hand in hand very tightly is nonsense, I think. And what to me I find really interesting about him is that he tries to actually redo something that hasn't really been done since Hegel, which is a full-on systematic philosophy. There's none of this kind of maybe philosophy doesn't work, whatever. This kind of internalization of certain self-loathing that you can.
Of what? Sorry.
A certain self-loathing. There's none of that. Very confident about philosophy's abilities to provide a systematic and all-encompassing metaphysical account of the world, which you haven't really seen that kind of confidence since Hegel. So I find that very interesting. I also find his treatment of mathematics absolutely crucial. Badiou is the first philosopher for a very long time, a very, very long time, who's had something intelligent to say about mathematics, and something serious to say about mathematics. For about 200 years, it's been split between philosophers who thought mathematics was really important, but their philosophy is just basically mathematics translated into some kind of common sense language. That's the analytic philosophers, and my attitude is, well, do the maths. If what's so interesting is the mathematics, become a mathematician, not a philosopher. And then you've had philosophers who've taken metaphysics seriously and looked at things in terms of metaphysics, but they've ignored mathematics. They've basically fallen in behind Heidegger's idea that mathematics is a way of cloaking the world and preventing us from accessing what really is going on, and that poetry and literature are the best ways of accessing what's really going on, which is kind of what's going on in Heidegger. And Badiou turns it upside down. It's not poetry, it's maths. Maths is the unique discipline that gives us a privileged access to reality, and that is the basis of a materialist metaphysics. Okay. And that's why I'm interested in it.